Welcome back to our channel. I hope you're doing well today. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because I post amazing videos every day to help you learn English through stories. And trust me, today's story is not just about improving your English. It's also about gaining knowledge, business lessons, and inspiration. Everybody knows about McDonald's. But do you know how it became a billion-dollar empire? Do you know how much money McDonald's makes every year? Do you know why McDonald's became the #1 fast food chain in the world? Stay with me because today we are diving deep into the fascinating journey of McDonald's. How two brothers started it, how a man named Ray Kroc took it to the next level, and the powerful business strategies that made it what it is today. By the end of this video, you will not only know McDonald's history, but also learn valuable lessons about business, success, and life. So, let's get started. Our story begins in the 1940s in the United States. Two brothers, Richard Dick McDonald and Morris Mac McDonald, were born in New Hampshire, USA. They came from a working-class family and dreamed of success. They wanted to do something big, something that would make them rich and successful. Like many young men at the time, they believed that California was the land of opportunities. So, they packed their bags and moved to San Bernardino, California. In 1940, the McDonald brothers opened a small drive-in restaurant called McDonald's Bar BQ. It was like other restaurants at the time. Car hops, waiters who served food to people in their cars, a large menu, and slow service. But after running the restaurant for a few years, they noticed something. The McDonald brothers saw that most of their customers ordered only 3 things: burgers, fries, milkshakes. So in 1948, they made a bold decision. They closed their restaurant for 3 months. Yes, they shut it down completely. Why? Because they wanted to create something new, fast, and different. When they reopened, they introduced a brand new speedy service system, a revolutionary way of serving food fast. The McDonald brothers created a kitchen system where every worker had a specific job. One person grilled the patties, another assembled the burgers, another added condiments, and another packed the food. This was assembly line cooking, inspired by Henry Ford's car factories. Why was this revolutionary? Super fast. Instead of waiting 20 to 30 minutes, customers got their food in under a minute. Limited menu. They only sold burgers, fries, and milkshakes, making service faster. No car hops. Customers had to walk up to the counter to order, which reduced costs. It was simple, fast, and efficient. And it worked. By 1952, McDonald's was making $350,000 per year, a huge amount at that time. Their restaurant became so popular that people lined up outside every day. Other restaurant owners wanted to copy their idea, and that's when the McDonald brothers realized something big. Now, here comes the most important character in our story, the man who would change McDonald's forever, Ray Kroc. Who was Ray Kroc? Born in 1902 in Illinois, USA. Started as a paper cup salesman. Later, he became a milkshake machine salesman. One day in 1954, Ray Kroc noticed something unusual. A small restaurant in San Bernardino, California, was ordering 8 milkshake machines at once. This was strange. No small restaurant needed that many milkshake machines. So Ray Kroc got curious and decided to visit the restaurant. What he saw shocked him. The line outside the restaurant was huge, and food was coming out in seconds. It was faster than anything he had ever seen. Ray Kroc immediately saw the future. He realized that this wasn't just a restaurant. It was a business model that could be copied and expanded all over the country. So he asked the McDonald brothers, "Have you ever thought about franchising this restaurant? Imagine hundreds of McDonald's all over America." The McDonald brothers were not very interested. They were happy running one successful restaurant. They didn't want the stress of expansion. They didn't believe it could work on a large scale. But Ray Kroc was not the type to give up. He convinced them to let him handle franchising. In 1955, Ray Kroc opened the first franchised McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois. And that was the beginning of McDonald's massive expansion. He saw the future. He imagined hundreds, even thousands of McDonald's restaurants all across America. But there was one big problem. The McDonald brothers didn't share his vision. They were happy running their one successful restaurant. They weren't interested in huge expansion. But Ray Kroc was a different kind of businessman. He believed in thinking big and taking risks. So he made a bold decision. He started franchising McDonald's on his own, with or without the brothers' full support. This was a huge risk. Franchising meant that other people could open McDonald's restaurants, but they had to follow the same rules, quality, and system. In return, they paid fees to Ray Kroc. At first, things were slow, but Ray Kroc was determined. He started looking for the right franchise owners, people who shared his hunger for success. He didn't just sell franchises to anyone. He picked hard-working and ambitious people. And soon, McDonald's restaurants started popping up everywhere. But even though Ray Kroc was expanding fast, he had a huge problem. At first, franchising wasn't making much money for Ray Kroc. Even though new McDonald's restaurants were opening, he was struggling financially. Why? Because every time a new restaurant opened, most of the profits went to the McDonald brothers, not to him. Ray Kroc had signed a bad contract, one that limited his profits. The McDonald brothers were still in control, and they didn't want to change the contract. Ray Kroc was frustrated. He was working day and night, opening new restaurants, dealing with problems, and building the McDonald's brand. But he wasn't making enough money. To make things worse, the McDonald brothers were stubborn. They didn't want to expand quickly. They refused to allow major changes to the business. And that's when Ray Kroc made the biggest decision of his life. Ray Kroc couldn't take it anymore. He wanted full control of McDonald's. So, in 1961, he made the McDonald brothers an offer. He would buy McDonald's from them. At first, the brothers refused. They didn't want to sell their business. But Ray Kroc didn't give up. After months of negotiations, he finally convinced them to sell McDonald's for $2.7 million. At that time, $2.7 million was a huge amount. It made the McDonald brothers rich, and they were happy with the deal. But they made a huge mistake. They had no idea how big McDonald's would become. Because after buying McDonald's, Ray Kroc changed everything and built an empire that would make billions. Now that Ray Kroc had full control, he made two powerful changes that turned McDonald's into a global giant. McDonald's was not just a fast food business. It was a real estate business. Instead of just selling franchises, he bought the land where McDonald's restaurants were built. Then he rented the land to the franchise owners. This meant that every time a McDonald's restaurant opened, Ray Kroc made money from rent. Even if a restaurant failed, he still owned the valuable land. Over time, McDonald's became one of the biggest landowners in the world. This strategy was brilliant. Most fast food chains just sold food, but McDonald's made money from both food and real estate. This is why McDonald's makes more money from rent than from burgers today. Marketing and branding. The power of the golden arches. Ray Kroc knew that to make McDonald's a global brand, he needed powerful marketing. So he created the McDonald's logo, the famous golden arches that are recognized worldwide, launched huge advertising campaigns to make McDonald's a household name, introduced Ronald McDonald, the friendly clown mascot that made McDonald's popular with kids, focused on families and children, making McDonald's the favorite restaurant for kids. This strategy worked perfectly. Families started choosing McDonald's over competitors, and sales skyrocketed. By the 1970s, McDonald's was unstoppable. It expanded to international markets, opening in Canada and Puerto Rico, 1967, Japan, Germany, and Australia, 1971, France and the UK, 1974. But Ray Kroc was not satisfied. He wanted McDonald's to be everywhere, and to achieve that, it had to be affordable, fast, and suitable for every culture. So Ray Kroc and his team developed new strategies that made McDonald's the most successful fast food brand in history. Let's break down the game-changing strategies that turned McDonald's into a global empire. One of the biggest reasons for McDonald's success is affordability. When McDonald's started, most restaurants were expensive. People could only afford to eat out on special occasions. But McDonald's changed that. Ray Kroc believed that everyone should be able to enjoy a delicious meal, whether they were rich or middle class. So McDonald's created a system that cut costs but kept quality high. Mass production. McDonald's started buying ingredients in bulk, which reduced prices. Efficient cooking. The speedy system allowed them to serve food quickly and with fewer workers. Limited menu. By focusing on a few items, McDonald's reduced waste and cooking time. This made McDonald's so affordable that even an ordinary working-class family could eat out regularly. And this is why McDonald's is the first choice for millions of families worldwide. One of the smartest ideas in McDonald's history was the Happy Meal. In the late 1970s, McDonald's realized that children played a huge role in family dining decisions. If kids loved McDonald's, parents would bring them again and again. So, in 1979, McDonald's introduced the Happy Meal, a meal designed for children which included a small burger or nuggets, fries, and a drink. And most importantly, a free toy. This was a brilliant strategy. Children loved the toys, and they would beg their parents to take them to McDonald's. The Happy Meal became a huge success, making McDonald's the top choice for family dining. And the impact was massive. Today, McDonald's sells over 1 billion Happy Meals every year. McDonald's understood that people don't like waiting for food. People want fast service, especially in today's busy world. So, McDonald's introduced the drive-through system in 1975. This allowed customers to order and get their food without leaving their car. Imagine this. You're driving home from work. You're hungry but don't have time to cook. Instead of stopping at a restaurant and waiting, you simply drive into McDonald's, place your order, and get your food within minutes. All without getting out of your car. This revolutionized fast food. McDonald's became the #1 choice for people who wanted quick, tasty, and affordable food on the go. Today, most McDonald's sales come from drive-through orders, making it a huge part of its success. McDonald's knew that if they wanted to be a global brand, they needed strict cleanliness and hygiene standards. Many restaurants struggled with cleanliness, but McDonald's made cleanliness a priority. Every McDonald's restaurant had to follow strict rules. Workers had to wash their hands every 30 minutes. The kitchen had to be cleaned multiple times a day. Every McDonald's restaurant had to look spotless, from the floors to the tables. This built trust with customers. People knew that no matter which McDonald's they visited, they would get clean and hygienic food. And in a world where health and cleanliness matter, McDonald's became a trusted name. One of the biggest reasons McDonald's became successful worldwide is that it adapts to different cultures. Instead of forcing American food on other countries, McDonald's changes its menu to fit local tastes. For example, India. Since many Indians don't eat beef, McDonald's introduced the Makaloo Tiki Burger, a potato-based burger. Japan, McDonald's offers a teriyaki burger, which has a Japanese-style sauce. China, McDonald's serves spicy chicken wings, which are popular in Chinese cuisine. Middle East, McDonald's has halal-certified meat to respect Islamic dietary laws. This strategy was brilliant. Instead of being seen as an American brand, McDonald's became a local brand in every country. And because of this, McDonald's is successful in more than 100 countries. McDonald's doesn't just make money from food. It makes money from 3 powerful sources. 1. Food sales. McDonald's restaurants sell millions of burgers and fries every day. 2. Real estate. McDonald's owns huge amounts of land and earns money from renting locations to franchise owners. 3. Franchise fees. Every McDonald's franchise owner must pay a percentage of their earnings to McDonald's. This is why McDonald's earns billions of dollars every year. It is not just a fast food company. It is a real estate and business empire. And this is what makes McDonald's the biggest fast food brand in the world. Before McDonald's, people only ate at home or in fancy restaurants. Eating out was expensive and slow. But McDonald's changed everything. Fast food became a normal part of life. Eating out became affordable for everyone. Families, workers, and students could enjoy a meal in minutes. McDonald's did not just sell food. It changed the way the world thinks about food. It created a fast, affordable, and family-friendly dining culture. And today, it continues to innovate and grow, making it the #1 fast food company in the world. How McDonald's became the greatest fast food empire in the world. McDonald's started as a small burger stand. Then Ray Kroc turned it into a billion-dollar empire. But the story doesn't end there. McDonald's didn't just grow. It transformed the way people eat, the way businesses operate, and the way companies expand worldwide. Now we'll explore how McDonald's keeps growing even today, how it faced failures and bounced back stronger, how technology is shaping the future of McDonald's, and the powerful lessons we can learn from this legendary brand. Even after becoming the biggest fast food brand in the world, McDonald's never stopped improving. Why? Because staying #1 is harder than becoming #1. So, McDonald's made some brilliant moves to stay ahead of the competition. Constantly innovating the menu. Even though burgers and fries made McDonald's famous, it kept adding new items to attract more customers. Some of the most successful additions include Big Mac, 1968, a larger, juicier burger for people who wanted more. Filet-O-Fish, 1962, introduced for customers who don't eat beef, especially Catholics. Chicken McNuggets, 1983. A huge success that became one of McDonald's most popular items ever. McFlurry, 1997. A fun and delicious dessert that kids and adults love. McCafe Coffee, 2009. McDonald's started competing with Starbucks by offering premium coffee at affordable prices. By constantly updating the menu, McDonald's keeps customers excited and engaged. But this was only one part of its strategy. McDonald's adapts to every crisis. No company grows without facing challenges and failures. McDonald's has faced many problems over the years. Some of the biggest ones include health concerns. People started avoiding fast food due to obesity. Economic downturns. During recessions, people spend less money on eating out. But McDonald's always found a way to survive and grow. It introduced healthier options like salads and fruit. It offered discount meals during economic downturns. It used smart marketing to stay ahead of competitors. For example, in the 1990s, McDonald's had a major problem. People started preferring fresh, made-to-order food instead of fast food. So, what did McDonald's do? Instead of fighting change, it embraced it. It launched made-to-order burgers, more fresh ingredients, better customization options. This helped McDonald's keep its old customers and attract new ones. No matter the problem, McDonald's finds a way to adapt and win. Even after decades of success, McDonald's is still changing and improving. Some of the biggest innovations include AI and automation. The future of fast food. McDonald's is using artificial intelligence, AI, and automation to make ordering faster and easier. Some restaurants now have self-order kiosks. No need to wait in line. Customers can place orders themselves. AI-powered drive-thrus. A voice assistant takes orders without human workers. Robot chefs. Some McDonald's locations are testing robots to cook burgers and fries. This makes service even faster and more efficient. Expanding into more countries. McDonald's is still opening new locations around the world. Countries like India, China, and Brazil are seeing huge growth in McDonald's restaurants. McDonald's goal? To open in every country and serve billions of customers worldwide. Healthier and more sustainable food. To attract health-conscious customers, McDonald's is making big changes to its menu. Less processed ingredients, more plant-based options, like the McPlant burger. Organic coffee and sustainable packaging. This helps McDonald's stay relevant in a changing world. The McDonald's story is more than just a business story. It's a lesson in vision, persistence, and innovation. Here are some powerful lessons we can learn. Think big. The McDonald brothers had a small idea, but Ray Kroc saw a global opportunity. Be consistent. McDonald's succeeded because it delivered the same great experience everywhere. Adapt to change. Instead of fighting problems, McDonald's found smart solutions. Expand. Smartly. McDonald's didn't just open restaurants. It invested in real estate and new technologies. Take risks. Success doesn't come without taking bold risks. These lessons can apply to any business, career, or dream. If you work hard, think smart, and never give up, you can achieve success just like McDonald's. McDonald's started from one small restaurant. Today, it serves 69 million customers every day, has over 40,000 restaurants worldwide, earns over $23 billion per year. It is not just a fast food chain. It is a global business empire. The story of McDonald's is a story of vision, innovation, and relentless ambition. And most importantly, It is proof that anything is possible with the right mindset. McDonald's is not just a restaurant, it is a revolution. From a small burger stand to the biggest fast food empire in the world, McDonald's has proven that dreams can come true. Hard work and smart decisions lead to success. Adapting to change is the key to long-term growth. So if you have a dream, no matter how small it is today, keep pushing forward. Because just like McDonald's, you can turn a small idea into something legendary. This is not just a story about fast food. This is a story of power, vision, and never giving up. And it is a story that will inspire generations to come. As McDonald's continued to grow into a global empire, Ray Kroc became one of the most influential businessmen in history. However, his journey didn't end with just success. His later years had challenges, lessons, and an unforgettable legacy. Ray Kroc's final years. By the 1970s, McDonald's was already a multi-billion-dollar company with thousands of locations across the world. But Ray Kroc wasn't someone who liked to sit back and relax. Even after stepping down as CEO, he remained deeply involved in the business, always looking for ways to improve and expand. However, success came at a cost. Ray Kroc struggled with health issues, especially due to heavy drinking. Despite his health problems, his passion for business never faded. In 1974, at the age of 72, he took on a new challenge. He bought a struggling baseball team, the San Diego Padres. His goal? To turn it into a championship-winning team, just like he transformed McDonald's. But age and health issues caught up with him. Over time, his health worsened, and by the early 1980s, he was no longer able to manage his business affairs. On January 14, 1984, at the age of 81, Ray Kroc passed away due to heart failure. Even though Ray Kroc was gone, his vision lived on. By the time of his death, McDonald's had over 7,500 restaurants in 31 countries, and it is earning billions of dollars every year. But this was just the beginning. Today, McDonald's is the largest fast food chain in the world, with over 40,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries. It feeds millions of people every day, proving that one man's dream can change the world. Ray Kroc teaches us powerful lessons. Success doesn't come overnight. He was 52 years old when he found his big break. Never stop improving. He took a small burger restaurant and made it a global empire. Think big. He didn't just sell food, he created an unforgettable brand. Ray Kroc may be gone, but every time someone orders a burger from McDonald's, they are part of his incredible journey. His life proves that with vision, hard work, and determination, anything is possible. And that's the story of how one man changed the way the world eats. Forever. If you found this story inspiring, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends and family. Let them learn how a small idea can turn into a billion-dollar empire. Success leaves clues, and this story is full of powerful lessons.